There is no way around it. At some point in your entrepreneurial journey, you're going to feel like giving up. It happens to everyone. Even the most successful of entrepreneurs have a little bit of self-doubt at some point in their time as an entrepreneur, and it's going to happen to you. It would be wise to be prepared for what to do when it happens to you so that you can break through and keep going on that inspired mission that you have. These thoughts of I should quit are always going to happen. There's going to be bad times. There's going to be hard times. You're going to be faced with adversity. You're going to be faced with resistance. You're going to be faced with difficulty, and all of those things start to build up in your mind and they make you feel like quitting. I'm going to tell you this, don't quit. Keep going, keep pushing forward, and keep working against that resistance, because you're gonna bust through it, and when you bust through it, you're gonna be stronger than ever, better than ever. For those of you who don't know me, it's Prouty, and for the last 21 years, I have helped thousands of entrepreneurs and experts wildly grow their businesses by teaching them the strategies to attract clients to their businesses from the internet, but not in a way that you might think. If you're new to my channel, now would be a genius time to click the subscribe button and turn on the bell for notifications so that you get an alert every time I create a new video about attracting clients into your business. I was talking to one of my mentees today who said to me, I feel like giving up and I feel like quitting. I gave them a little bit of a pep talk, sent them on their way so that they can keep going and keep delivering on their inspired mission. And I thought it would be a good topic to talk with you about today. But before I get to that, I do want to call your attention to this, which is proutyclass.com. It's kind of hard to see up there. I had to do this yesterday. It's kind of bright in here. I'll move it over here, a little easier to see. Just go to proutyclass.com. Prouty's my last name. Class is what I'm giving. And you can attend a free workshop with me where I'm going to show you a step-by-step strategy for attracting clients into your business. Again, just proutyclass.com. And you will be able to take that free workshop from me. Super easy to do, and we have a ton of fun doing it, and you're gonna get a lot out of it. You know, my clients come to me because they have an inspired mission, and they have tried and tried to build their client base. And while they may have serviced a few clients, they know that there are more out there. And they don't want to quit, and they want to keep moving forward. And so we solve that with the same exact strategies that I teach right here in that class. But once they have those strategies, they are able to become highly visible and very attractive to their target audience. So let's talk about what happens when you feel like giving up and when you feel like quitting, because it happens to everyone. Heck, you know, those thoughts well, they don't really anymore, but they used to creep into my head a long time ago until I figured out how to nullify them or how to dissolve them. And I want to teach you that 3 steps that you can do, that you can follow whenever they start to creep into your head as well. So why does it happen? Well, we're always going to be faced with adversity as entrepreneurs, as business owners. We always are. It's just the way it works. And you started your mission, you started your entrepreneurial journey, you started your business for a reason. And that reason wasn't to quit. No one ever starts their business saying, I think I'm gonna quit one day. You just don't do that. You start your business because you want to have success. You deserve to have success. So we must fight against the mental barriers that pop up that make us want to quit and that make us want to give up. So the very first thing that I will tell you that is going to help you is if you're able to remind yourself of why you started. And while that may sound obvious, the number of people who actually do it is very small. So put yourself in that very small percentage right now. When you feel like giving up, take a moment, take out your notepad, which you should have right here next to you, and write down with a pencil why you started. That's going to help you remember why you started, and that's going to give you a burst of energy that's going to keep you from quitting, right? The number 2 thing that I would have you do is focus on high priority, highly inspired activities. And what I mean by that is there are things that you should be doing every single day to move your business forward. Those are the things you should be focused on. Because when you work on high priority activities, you are always going to be in the mind of moving forward. And that moves you away from feeling like you should be quitting. And before I forget, if you are serious about growing your business and you want to get that abundance of clients, I do, not there, here, I do want you to go to proutyclass.com and come on in to my free workshop where I'm going to show you a step-by-step strategy that you can start using right away to start getting clients into your business. And then the third thing that you can do if you are starting to feel like quitting is to really focus on the things that inspire you the most about what you do and who you do it for. You've heard me say this before. You should be doing something that highly inspires you for a group of people who you're inspired to be around. These should be people that you never hesitate talking to. You look forward to meeting with them and working with them, and you're doing something for them that when you do it, you just light up. You feel like you're just gonna burst because you love doing it so much. In fact, I can remember when I first started my business 21 years ago, before I built my online school, before I started working with the thousands of people to teach them how to build their own businesses, I was actually doing the work for people. And I always found that when I selected clients who inspired me and I did the work that inspired me, those feelings of quitting or giving up just never came into my head. And I'll tell you what, there were months when I first started, I got a dog, you might be able to hear it barking. There were months when I first started where I didn't get paid. And it would be very easy to feel like giving up during those times, but I didn't because I was focused on the people who inspire me the most. So if I had to give you a tip, it would be to sit down today and ask yourself the hard questions. Is the work I'm doing highly inspiring? Do I love doing it? You know you're doing inspiring work when you never need to be reminded to do it. You don't need a to-do list. You just get up and you want to start working. You look forward to doing what you do. So question number one, if it isn't, then you need to figure that out and you need to figure out what does inspire you. Question number two is, do the people I serve inspire me? Do I love talking with them? Do I always welcome their messages? Or do I not love working with them and do I avoid communicating with them? If it's the latter, well, you gotta do some thinking again because it's the people who inspire you delivering the service that inspires you that will keep you from ever wanting to quit. And that's my biggest tip for you. Of course, while everything I taught you today is incredibly important, it might not be the most important thing for you right now, which is why I'm going to put a link to another video right here for you to watch right now that's going to help you attract clients into your business. If you click on my face, you can subscribe to my channel and get alerts whenever I create new content like this.